Well, I would not really call it love. I think it's something more about sex. All the fucking day,
I want you.
all the fucking night,
I want you.
after all our fights,
I want you.
even if sometimes
You
I
wanna
hate
cut
you.
the time down?
at the shopping mall,
I want you.
at the swimming pool,
I want you.
trapped in a lift,
I want you.
in a crowded bus, while you're at the phone,
I want you.
while you drive your car,
I want you.
sitting on a plane,
I want you.
even in a church. All the fucking day,
I want you.
all the fucking night,
I want you.
after all our fights,
I want you.
even if sometime.
I hate you.
Mexican, it doesn't mean I need to work a stereotypical job. I'm gonna be a streamer.
Aquí estamos, porque acá fue donde nos puso la vida.
At the shopping mall. At the swimming pool. Trapped in a lift. In a crowded bus. While you're at the phone. While I drive my car. Sitting on a plane. Even in a church. All the fucking day.
I want you,
All the fucking night.
I want you,
All the fucking day.
I want you,
All the fucking night.
I want you.
Fuck.
Me personally, I had my first porn experience when I was 9, and it was a Mandingo porn. And from that moment, I knew too big is not good, because the way that woman was screaming, I ain't want none of
That's
that.
the thing, porn is fake. Like, once you realize that shit is fake,
I was 9. That was quite real to me.
What
I
was
held
fake?
on to my virginity, man, for a long time. Nope. I've seen what happens. I'm good.
My first experience with porn was on the scrambled cable box, so
those. I got one for Christmas.
$1.99.
My dad wasn't shit. He knew I was watching porn. He got me that for Christmas.
that scrambled cable box where sometimes it works, sometimes
Yup.
it shadows, it's had the audio.
Tell you, seeing a titty made your whole night. Oh, I saw a titty.
I remember trying to stay up to watch Cinemax and thinking like that was the move because that was
Man, listen.
and I thought that, and that to me when I was a jit was, what sex was supposed to be. And
Grab
then
your
you find out
lotion and
what-
your tissue.
Then when the cable company got Spice, Spice came along, man, listen, that cable bill was catching that $9.99 for that 6 hours of porn.
It's my warranty, 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 it's my warranty. I'm a big bag hunter with a big bag. She got a big bed.
Right. The immigration system as a whole is broken, and it needs to be revamped. The only way that you do it is you nuke the entire thing. You completely shut it down and rebuild it properly. The people that are already here, give them citizenship. They're here. They're not leaving. No matter how many times you send them away, they're going to come back. Unless they're old and not able to, or too young and not able to, right? They're going to come back. Touch on a couple of points that you guys have spoken about. Gus, that train that you're talking about.
La Bestia?
Yeah, La Bestia. I actually know a guy who rode that 5 times. Because he kept getting sent back. And one of the things that he told me, he was the welder at my buddy's job. My buddy's trucking company. He was the welder there. And he would tell us how many women were raped on that train, how many people got murdered, how many people got mugged, et cetera, et cetera. If our immigration process was more streamlined and done in a better way, that wouldn't happen.
I think one of the major issues.
things that you can share with your partner in the bedroom that you can also say while you're working in a restaurant.
I like that. Well done.
The chat's blowing up. Hold on.
It's a little bloody.
Yeah, let's pull up the chat real quick.
Can I get some more cream?
That smells great. Oh, I love that one.
What that mouth do, Nico? Really? I'm not going to the restaurant.
To the date, maybe? I don't know. We'll accept that, Nico.
Well, I'm stuffed.
I bet you are.
I can't fit anymore.
Wow.
Wait, she's choking.
This cake is moist, you would say.
Will you be hiding alone?
Just a little bloody.
That's a little bloody.
Can we share?
I like that last one. Make sure you count your feet.
Fucking
That one, that's a gold star right there.
That's my favorite right now.
Make sure you pound that meat. Chef.
Oh yeah,
Tenderize it.
I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night.
Speaking of some ladies, we got some very special ladies I want to pull some pictures up of tonight. I know that did not sound right. I could have not done a worse transition. Take a look at some of the ladies we have here up tonight. What you guys see this is here? Anyone ever seen her before? Oh, Beast. You don't get a laugh, bro.
She was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Oh, man. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Hold on, I gotta get through here. I've already loaded it. We'll go back to Vix in a minute.
No, let's see everybody. Let's see
I'm telling you, man. Just be careful around me. You told me to meet Chris. You told me to meet Chris after a couple of drinks, man.
I look exactly like my sister. That's the worst thing about mine.
Shit.
Yeah, you look at that nose though. You can't hide that nose on me.
Eric, I love you, man, but
I never thought I was gay, but yeah.
Dope Vic's reaction was priceless.
I didn't get to see it. I had to rewatch the screen. I had everything pulled up, so I actually didn't get to see it.
Vic can get the groundhog.
Vic, just be happy you weren't born that way, because I would definitely hit on you.
I understand. Even me, I was like, in my head, I'm like, alright, she's cute.
Vic's over here Vic's like, I'd smash you sexy as. Oh, that's why you're so sexy.
Dude, shout out to Dope Vic. He got the spit take. Fuck. That shit is
Someone pissed on me.
What was that like?
It felt amazing. I had annual sex.
What did you say?
Put on a dildo and f*** a guy.
We could have been a good couple. But you one crazy ass.
Who liked it more, him or you?
Him. It was me and 3 black dudes in the army serving my country.
She blew cocaine up my ass, and I have a video of it if you want me to show it to you. She blew cocaine up my butt. It felt good. And then she licked it out of my ass. She like licked my butt. And then I was like, all right, bet.
And McLovin.
I got shown the McSausage, you know.
I ate some salad. I'm not gonna lie.
Tossed it.
Just toss that shit.
Freakest thing I ever done. Verga, vato. ¿Traen amplifier o qué pedo?
Wow, isn't this a fun group? Welcome to Detention.
You'll have detention every day until I tell you you're reformed. My school will not be a training ground for budding pornographers.
That's the stuff right there. Reminds me of the old days.
Questions? Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Give you the answer to that question, Mr. Bender, next Saturday. Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
Sure you cool, or do we need to just chill and wait for you to make a new shank?
You know what we ought to do for Bobby? We should get him like some smokes. Because that stuff is like currency in prison. That and ass.
So, you got detention. You screwed up. Maybe you were trying to be cool. You take it from a guy who's been frozen for 65 years. The only way to really be cool is to follow the rule.
You through?
How many is that? That's 7, including the one when we first came in and you asked us to burn in here. Whether Barry Manilow knew that he raided his closet.
Welcome to detention. You're here until your parents come and pick you up. Use your time to study.
Ah, sweet.
I'm taking a day in the bed. But I put my kids on the school bus this morning and then I kissed my husband goodbye for work and got back in the bed. Look, I'm under the covers and everything. I've been laying here for 5 hours. I ain't talked to nobody. I've been watching TV, some movies. I don't know what they're about because I'm not really watching them. I've been playing on my phone and stuff. And I try to take a nap, but I can't really sleep during the day. The sun's shining. It's not time. I'm not sleepy. I'm just, my mind. Sometimes you got to take a day in bed. I did order a DoorDash, Chick-fil-A. I went downstairs and got it. It was good. I washed it down with a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. It's one of those days. Some days you got to do it. I'm an emotionally present parent. I'll be up by the time my kids get home from the school bus, but to be an emotionally present parent, sometimes I got to check what they call the fuck out. And that's what I'm doing right now. I encourage you to try it. Or if you already do it, don't feel bad about it. We all do. Just in case you thought I had my life together. Some days I got to lay in bed to clear up all the bullshit in my head. You feel me?
Let's start the show.
What up, everybody? We hope everything is working. If it is not, we apologize. Our new chosen platform decided to take a shit on us. Restream is down, but I think we might be good. I'm your boy, Real Vic Nasty, the Real Vic Nasty. I can't hear myself, so that does tell me that I have audio. Luckily, these wonderful people should have audio. But welcome to another Thursday night of fuckery. This is the Detention Podcast. I am actively refreshing Restream, so if it does start to work, we will switch over to that because it's way slicker. But good evening. Thanks for coming out, everybody. It is a pleasure being able to spend another Thursday with you. I am the Grand Master of Fuckery. Master of Ceremonies, your boy Vic Nasty, and it is a pleasure to spend my Thursday night with our wonderful detention team. So go ahead, people, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I am Stars New York City on Instagram, also known as the Empress of Rotation TV, and that's all you got right now.
What's going on, everyone? This is Goose on Instagram, here for another night of fuckery. I got in trouble again. Oh, guess what?
Chicken butt.
I got a new title.
What?
I am now a degenerate heathen For those of you who
Ooh.
missed it,
That's dope.
I was on the Heathen show. So yeah,
Uneducated heathens. Get the name right.
but yeah, but I'm the.
He's trying to put the two together.
Combining his
He's trying-
title.
Yeah.
It sounds really good though. I like it.
He's an honorary heathen?
I'm an honorary heathen. Yeah. Go ahead, Josh.
Well, I guess last but not least, this is the first time I've ever gone last for this shit. This is Tap Out Beast, aka Beast, aka Nightshade_KDM on Instagram, where I post wonderful pictures of the whip in front of places that we will be eating, coming, soon on What's on Your Plate. Other than that, I guess I'll be the one to call it. And lady and gentlemen, can we please give the wonderful audience a detention salute? And let's get the fuckery going.
Audrey, it concerns me that you're constantly going with an ankle with your detention.
Yes, I do.
Is that how it works for the ladies? Is it you have to go at an angle? Like,
You know what?
It's normally like this.
It works differently.
So I'm wondering. So when you do it like this, right?
It's just fun like that. Instead of just that's so boring.
Nobody's gonna stop
Are you
your phone, Mom.
pigeon-toed too? Do you walk pigeon-toed?
I will post a video of me walking.
Oh,
This from the nigga that waddles like a penguin. He's got the audacity.
Who waddles like a penguin?
You waddle like a penguin, homie.
I waddle like a pregnant woman. I mean, that's because I look like I'm fucking
And
30 years
pregnant
pregnant.
women waddle like a penguin. Like, what are we talking about?
You could take that up with pregnant women then.
I will.
I waddled. I own it. I'm not gonna. How am I gonna lie about that? Like your whole center of gravity is thrown off. It does depth perception. It's all screwed up, man.
So we can tell you failed geometry because you know nothing about the angles, Victor.
He's all about numbers, homie. I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. Let him seem like an uneducated heathen. It's cool. I just produced that show. I'm okay with it. Hey, Audrey, let's give everybody what they want. What color is my hat?
Azul.
What color is Gus's headphones?
A ver, azul.
And what color is Josh's beard?
It's black and gray.
Azul también.
Thank you.
Hold on. Here we go. What color is this? Is that better?
Azul claro.
That's like teal. How do you say teal in Spanish? Is there even a
Azul
word for
claro.
Azul claro.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's a nice beat and it's easy to dance to, and that's what we're rocking with. So again, we apologize that we went old school tonight, but we do have the background, and I will refresh, restream again, and yep, they're still having intermittent streaming issues. So we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. The finale, it came out. Disney dropped it. She-Hulk episode 9. People, unpack. What did you think?
I'm glad it's over. Just saying.
I like the show. Not this. It started off great. I like how they gave homage to the '70s Hulk show. I felt that it started awesome. That whole breakdown of her. Spoiler alerts of her going into finding Kevin was a complete waste of time.
Was it though?
That's the part I didn't like.
Was it though? Josh, why are you mad it's over? Why are you glad it's over?
Dude, it was a fucking waste of damn time, bro. Like, come on, man. I could have been watching other good shit.
Are these just your sexist tendencies that we're dealing with?
No, I didn't like that episode either.
Bro, it was trash, man.
No, and my kid watched a little bit of it, and by the way, she was able to break down what the fourth wall was because I was not. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Props to my kid.
Mom, what do you mean?
I don't know what I'd do without her.
I'm gonna tell you, yo, I'm gonna be honest. I actually enjoyed this fourth wall break probably more than I've enjoyed any Deadpool fourth wall break because this shit just smashed. It smashed everything. The way that the menu came up, like I freaked out and thought my internet went down. I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And then she jumped
refresh.
Yeah, I freaked out. I mean, I had just done that sticker design. Like I settled in to watch She-Hulk, and I'm like, the fuck? what's going on? Like, why isn't this working? And then she did the whole swing down. I had to rewind it to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. Because remember, I'm on back pain pills, so drugs. And I'm like, wait, am I hallucinating? Like, did this just happen? Like, I wanted to call one of y'all, but, you know, I'm the OG degenerate that's up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't want to start knocking on doors and waking people up.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, you know what? Someone else on the stream has more balls than all of us. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to put them on blast, but had I made the call, they would have been there. I'm using pronouns, and I'm going to leave it at that. So we're going to keep it moving. So, the Kevin thing, yeah, I get it. I kind of wanted to see where they would have went with that whole battle. Like, I was kind of disappointed. You know, the fact that they pulled out Armageddon and he was going to go ahead and go to battle with Hulk, and that was the whole thing they shared on social, kind of had me really excited. But you know, it is what it is. It's done. We knew her job was to introduce Daredevil. I like the way it went down. I like. Can I ask the comic book expert a question? Is it okay? Cool. Did Hulk ever really have a son in the comics? Can
we talk about that?
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, you should have Disney Plus at this point if you were born 1978 or later. Like, if you don't, that's on you that you haven't watched it. So you know what we do. You know what we about.
Oh my god, it was just a trash version.
Seems so sad and angry. And guys trash. In the chat, I'm gonna ask you, can y'all do like that little clapping thing or even a prayer for Josh? Josh is toughing it out. He's got a toothache right now, and he said, "Fuck that. The people expect me to be there." And we were like, "Josh, if you need to go lay down, it's okay." And he told me to go suck his dick, and I was not happy about it. Like, I was real angry because I know Josh is packing a monster.
If you sit here through a backache and all kinds of sciatica nerve problems, bro, I can sit here with a toothache, bro. Let's go.
Toothache is the worst shit in the world. I will tell you, because that shit affects your brain. Like, that shit will fuck with your mind. So, kudos to you for sticking through, because if it was a toothache, I might have to tap the fuck out. Yeah, tap out Beast Jr. Yes, that's what he told me. He really did.
What?
And Amber Marie, I appreciate you as a first-time chatter, throwing up prayer hands for Josh.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming through. Like, this cat is a soldier.
Let's go ahead and look at the fact that we have 12 people watching right now. We appreciate every fucking single one of you guys and ladies.
For real. Yep. Thank you for coming through and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
And who the fuck is saying suck what?
Gracias.
Vic said, you know what you said. You know what you said, Josh. Own it.
I don't remember what the fuck I just said.
And as he has a toothache, he's drinking a Red Bull. You know what? Shame on you. Enjoy your pain. You should be drinking water, homie. Look at me.
I was
straight water tonight. Sober October. Hey.
Oh shit. Sober October? I'm not drinking any alcohol though.
Red Bull's got chemicals. All right, moving this right along.
Can't do that Red Bull stuff anymore.
Any final thoughts on She-Hulk? Are we glad? Who's glad it's over?
I don't know what to watch now, other than Hot Tea. But
a lot of good shows.
There's a bunch of stuff for you to watch. We're gonna put you onto your Netflix momentarily.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
That. We got you, Ma. We got you. All right. So, being that you brought up Hot D, penultimate episode this last Sunday, let's keep spoilers light. Only because there is a new episode, the finale's coming up. A certain character did die. We're not going to say who. If you're watching the show, you should know who it is. Frank, that's how you drop a spoiler. Just going to say, historical footnote. That's how you drop the spoiler. I am all about this show. Nick is absolutely incorrect when he sits there and he says, yo, after episode 5, the show became shit. This is better than anything that Game of Thrones ever did. I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to let my wonderful co-host here unpack and talk about it.
Well, first of all, Buddy needs to get nominated for an Oscar or something after that performance, because that was just amazing what he was able to pull off. What I did want to share with you guys is, did you guys notice on the dinner scene how he had all the family that was high towers sitting on the side where he has the blind eye and the part that's really deteriorated, and all of Reina's family and his brother on his good side.
Yeah.
That was one poetic piece, and why I enjoy this show so much, because you have to visually break it down what they're trying to show you. It's not just so much the script and what they're telling you. So yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes of this show. The other part I wanted to point out was, remember how in the beginning of the show he was speaking with Reina, and he was having that conversation, and at the end of the show he finished the conversation with someone else that had no business listening to that story. So yeah, I'm keeping spoilers light. Pay attention to that though.
And we appreciate you keeping the spoilers light. I'm when I say that I'm utterly impressed with this show, I was most disappointed that my illegal streaming site, because we were going to have a watch party this last Sunday, did not put their stuff up when they were supposed to, and it kind of fucked up the whole vibe. Audrey was going to jump in, Amora was going to jump in. You know, they were ready to rock and roll, so we will default to HBO Max. But I will say this. Tap Out Beast Jr. just dropped a link tree. On that link tree, you will find our socials. If you'd like to be a part of the finale watch party, we're not going to do it online because we don't want to get canceled. But if you want to be a part of that and maybe talk some shit afterwards in Discord, send one of us a message. Follow us. We will go ahead and respond to you before this Sunday, and you can be a part of this HBO watch party where we watch this together and maybe unpack it as a team and talk about the things we're seeing. We'd love to hang out with you guys, talk some shit, really kind of, once the season's done, have a good time with it. Josh, what you got?
Why can't we watch it live?
Copyright laws?
Copyright laws are a thing? Like, I mean, we know you've been to county. You won't say prison, fine. We know you've been to jail, but I don't want my mail. Audrey, what did we call it? The man wallet? Like, what was the name?
No, the prison wallet. The prison wallet.
The prison
wallet. It was a man pocket.
Thanks, Audrey. Fucking mansplainer.
Go team.
The prison wallet. Yeah, go team. I don't want my prison wallet invaded. I'm a chef, and I don't want to have to make prison ramen or prison burritos or anything prison. So I want to enjoy my freedom. Copyright. How would you make a prison torta? That's a great question.
I don't even want to know.
Nah, you know what my favorite torta is, Papi. I don't want any other torta in this world.
It would be like how you make any other torta. You put some meat in between two buns and then sauce.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, so. Hey, Vic, real quick, what has been my motto about this damn show? What don't I know?
What?
When it comes to this show, what don't I know?
Words?
Names.
Yeah.
Names on the show.
You have a good point.
But I will fucking say, I'm paying very close attention, and yo, real talk, Damon's that nigga,
dog. Damon is that dude,
wow.
And I'm gonna task Audrey with something since she's starting it from the beginning. You have to be the keeper of the scrolls. You have to be our maester. You have to be able to speak to who is who, because everybody on the show, this show, what I really believe is, and I think that if I was Mexican, Gus, I would want to do my own version of Game of Thrones, because everybody on the show is named Aegon. So I don't understand why everybody can't just be Jose. Like, if I was a Mexican producer, every Mexican I know is Jose. Every Dominican I know is Jose.
Juan.
Like, everybody on the show was either Aegon or Viserys or some kind of variation on Ra.
My task.
Yeah, so your task is to be able to kind of piece who it is, because you see how I had to shut Frank down earlier. I had to put him in his place. Hi, Frankie. I see you just jumped in. We miss you. No, there's not 2 episodes left. Do I have to correct Frank again? Am I really gonna have to put him down again?
No, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. We were already late. Let's just do it. Keeping true to our Hispanic Heritage Month, we were late as fuck today.
Yeah.
So
Frank 9 have aired. That's all I'm gonna say. Episode 10 is next week. I'm just gonna leave it at that, my guy. All right, so
I thought 8 has aired.
No, 9 just aired. This was the penultimate episode. Are y'all really gonna make me do it? So somebody load up the next topic. Does somebody have the note up?
Mario.
Cool. I'll pull the trailer. While we play that, I'm gonna go ahead and check myself and make sure that I'm not fucking up. He did say I have the biggest nerd dick on the planet, but we can go ahead and leave it at that.
Wow.
That's a compliment.
Hey, I'll take it. I haven't been called the biggest dick anywhere except for nerd. I'll take it. I own my shit. I got no problem saying. Yo, I work with what I have. Yo, if I was an assassin and all I had was a knife, everybody's dying. That's all I'm gonna say. The satisfaction will be had.
But you have a spoon, not a knife.
So this app says episode 8 is the last one on here.
Don't say that. Don't
I'm seeing what the screen is showing me.
Don't make me out to be a liar.
Maybe the app is a liar.
I mean, I'll be great if there's 2 episodes. I thought this was the penultimate, so I'll take it. Like, I got no problems with that.
Where
Like,
does it
I'm
tell
all
me?
about
Looking
that.
for the air date on here. All right. So Mario's
I have
next?
the nerd dick now. Wow. Okay.
Wow. So it looks like you and Frankie are gonna fight over dick.
Nope, I am not docking with any other man. I will only dock with a female. We're gonna keep.
Can I ref this though? Like, okay.
Wait, I just got to update. Restream might be live. Restream might be a go. I'm gonna play this trailer and get that confirmation. But let's see what we got.
Behold, the king of the Koopas! Open the gates!
That's like me trying to fight somebody.
I do not. I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
And then they fuck it up.
What is this place? Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!
Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Hey.
So look,
Would you believe that SpongeBob is currently living?
show of hands, how many of us played Mario? Josh, you have me nervous.
You.
I got a switch. I mean, yeah.
That is not Mario's voice. That's not.
No, that's Chris Pratt.
Look.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, for real. Hey Gus, what color is the sky? Anything else you want to say, Captain
Azul.
Obvious? Point stars. I'm gonna let y'all kind of talk about how y'all feel about this, and I'm gonna check on Restream because I did get a notification from one of our peoples that Restream might be good to go. So I'm gonna let Audrey kick it off. Ladies first. What you got?
That was so cute. I want to see it.
You're fired.
That's all. No. No, sir. No.
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna watch it. Like, don't go to extremes. Nigga, don't go nuclear. I'm just saying. And don't interrupt, Audrey. What you got for it?
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
It's a Mario.
It was cute. That's all I'm gonna say. I played Mario. I wasn't a Super Mario nerd. I probably didn't pass enough levels. Like, I died a lot. I like mushrooms.
I'm sure you do.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna take the boys just because my son is a big Mario fan as it is. I think that the studio went with a safer voice as far as not having the traditional Mario accent, because in today's world, that's racist.
Is the dude even still alive? I'm just saying.
Yes.
Okay, damn. Maybe he declined it.
No, they never offered it to him.
So yeah,
Right.
that part's just sad. But if you think about it, you know there was gonna be some millennials complaining about how they got offended and that's racist and this and that. But I would say this for the people that have that type of mentality is that B.D. Gonzalez still sounds the same. Pepe Le Pew sounds the same.
They haven't remade them though.
They did.
New
They
actors.
were
New
they
voice
were in Space Jam.
Oh damn! I forgot about that.
New voice actors.
New voice
My
actors,
bad.
but they still had the accent. I wish the Mario had at least that accent. I think I would probably enjoy the movie a little bit more. But we'll see. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Okay. Historical footnote time. Restream seems to be live. So what I want everybody to do is migrate over to Restream for me. Josh, we do have no eye holes in the cut as a backup if you need to tap out at any point. She confirmed it for us. Everything's good to go. So she'll be in the wings waiting and watching. If we got to do a tag team, you can jump in. Audrey, ladies first, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and switch over to Restream. Everybody stick with us. Let's see if this will flawlessly, through the power of the internet, work. Okay. Stars is live. Okay. Okay. You can go ahead and drop out of the Discord, Ma. Gus, you're next. Make the transition, homie. Look, everybody, you're seeing magic on screen as we do the thing.
That's what we're calling it.
We're calling
So
it magic.
can we say we're magicians now?
There.
Yo, we can say we whatever we want. You could be whatever you want in this world.
Say word.
Okay,
We're
that's
magicians
two.
now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to say, why did he just look like he came back? Like, I'll be dramatic and say, I'll see you on the other side.
Be safe, homie. Be careful. I'll miss you. I love you.
How the fuck do I do this shit, though? Fuck.
Just open up Restream, fucker. Everybody, if everybody else can make the move and you've been streaming longer than them, then shame on you.
You know what it is? I didn't have it prepared to go into my Gmail to go grab this goddamn thing, bro.
I can hear.
God damn it.
Wait.
Leave it to me to fuck up the flow.
No, you're in pain.
Hold on. I don't care about Google Chat. So much shit running. Here we go.
That's what she said.
And there it is. And so turning off.
Yo,
the
Chips,
screen.
I appreciate you. This finna be now UCB3. Yeah, we beat him to the punch. This is the asylum version.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he actually knows about that shit.
Nigga, just cross over the threshold. Go into the Mushroom Kingdom. All right, I'm the last one. I'm going to go ahead and make the jump over. Let's see what happens when I end this in Streamlabs. I will leave you with this. Here we go! Okay. All right, so Gus made it through the pipe.
Pausing before you saw his face.
The crack pipe.
All right,
can maneuver
it says we're
pipes.
live.
I'm good.
Let me see if we're live to the rest of the world. YouTube.
And waiting. You dramatic little shit.
It says we're live. And we are on Restream. Let me check audio.
Nice.
We still have 12 people watching. Just making
We
sure
have
got
13, homie. We got 13. Unlucky number 13.
And
It's
today's
lucky
the
13.
That
Today's
is
the
not
13th,
lucky.
guys.
Look at that. Look at that smooth transition. Now,
Damn.
this is what I would want to say. Kim has been in the background, so I'm gonna ask for a raise of hands. Who's okay with Kim jumping in real quick and hanging out with us? Because
Hey, man.
who's
Yeah,
able to
bring
do
her
a
in.
song?
Bring her in.
We good to go. Kim, you
Yeah.
ready to rock? Give me
Show
a
that
thumbs
beautiful
up.
face.
Bam! No eye holes in the building. No eye holes. Tell everybody who you is.
I'm No Eye Holes on Twitch, Instagram, pretty much everywhere, TikTok, everywhere. Just hanging out today. I was kind of refreshing it for you because I know it's hard when you're trying to balance the conversation and stuff.
Well, I appreciate you doing that. Gus might have that hum. Nope, we're good. Okay, there we go. Hey.
Right,
and transmuting, stay in the cut because we may need other people to jump in at some point because Josh takes up 2 instead of 1. But 13 people watching, we made a smooth transition. Yo, round of applause to the team. Round of applause to the collective. I am super excited the way that worked.
It's 13 on the 13th.
13 on the 13th. So let's keep it moving. My beef with this Mario thing is this. Look, we all grew up with a voice. When we look at Mario, we expect him to sound a certain way. And I really thought Chris Pratt was going to act. I really thought we were going to see his acting chops. That motherfucker showed up with the same voice. You giving us Charlie Day, and we know Charlie Day is going to show up with the same voice. Where's that line between I'm an actor and I can do different accents? And fuck it, I'm here. This is who I sound like. It is what it is. So I'll let y'all do your thing. I got to piss because of all this hard work. So talk, people. I'll be back.
All right, so first things first. When Chris Pratt first told everybody that he was going to do Mario, he even stated that he was not going to do the accent. He wholeheartedly admitted that he wasn't going to do it. Trash. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and bring a character to life and not do the voice. You know what I'm saying? Or at least do some kind of half-ass attempt for the voice. You know, that, woohoo! All kinds of... Like, come on, man.
That was Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, was it? I thought it was... No, there's no difference. But anyway.
Yoo-hoo!
Regardless of what, at least I did a Pillsbury Doughboy voice. You know what I'm saying? So...
That was a good one, by the way.
Y'all can catch me. You know, if you guys need me to do the voiceover, I'll be more than happy to do it. Just saying.
All right.
But I mean, like, come on. God. I'll be honest with you. I'm probably gonna watch it. But like, you know, the real heathen that my ass is, okay, probably gonna watch it on something else. That's just
Fair
my
enough.
opinion. I'm not gonna pay for that shit. For what? No offense to Chris Pratt, you're a great actor, but fuck me, man. Come on. Mario, of all fucking people. Bowser was on point, though. I fucking loved it. All the little midget penguins throwing the little snowballs and shit.
Me, I'm in the movie, guys.
All little clones.
So-
All little clones. Like itty bitty ice stormtroopers and shit.
It's me, and then they cloned me. That's what happened.
For me, what I love about movies is when they because right now we're gonna take I don't have any kids, but most of you guys are gonna take your kids to go watch the movie, right? I like when they kind
I'm
of.
not gonna expose her to that travesty, that bullshit, and then sit there and show her that this is the real fucking the voice on a video game. Nah, I'm not doing that.
What I would have loved is if they would have put in John Leguizamo and Bob Hopkins and had them do the voices from the original Super Mario movie. I would have loved
Can you
that.
say those names again one more time, please?
Bob Hoskins and
Okay.
John Leguizamo.
It's Leguizamo?
I'm so sorry.
I just love the way you're like, Bob Hoskins.
And the other dude-
I'm like, wait, what?
But isn't that Bob passed away?
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
As horrible as that movie was, it was still a classic.
I liked
You're not
it.
wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. But I mean, regardless of what, they could have got like the voice actor. And so funny thing. You were like, ah, damn millennials, and da da da. It was a millennial who pointed out the fact that they didn't even approach the voice actor for the role to at least do the damn voice for Mario. A millennial did this shit, so can't sit there and smack them all.
Sure, I can.
Well, I'm a millennial. I was 91. I would say like more like the Gen Z era.
What's the difference?
Gen Z is like the ones that like 2000 babies.
They're pussies.
I was trying to be nice.
I'm waiting for a comment to say, "Hey."
So, speaking of old school shit, I had a little adventure earlier this week, and I got a specific box from a very fancy location with 2 golden arches. And
taking us all off track on where we are on the note. Okay,
yeah, of course
cool.
he is, and that's why I'm looking for it to put the time.
So I got my McDonald's adult box, and this is the toy I got with it. I got Grimace.
No, you got anal plug.
Yeah,
that's exactly where I was going with it.
Stains.
Look at this is definitely an anal plug. But I like how McDonald's designed this because it has a safety feature. So you can't go, the arms stop it. So you can't go that deep.
You know what? Nope. I'm not falling into your trap. Fuck you. Nope, I'm not doing it to myself. Has anyone else been able to find one of these Happy Meals?
Not yet.
I have not.
Yeah. So Gus is the lone wolf who paid $15 for an $8.32 extra value meal. Kudos to you for your overpaying, my guy. Good job.
I paid no. I paid $11. I paid $11. Okay, first of all. And then second of all, I found a little trick on how to find the Happy Meals, which I would gladly share with anyone on our Instagram page and messages us.
Real quick, Amber, he definitely tested that out. I'm going to ask you beforehand. Who think that Gus tested that out? I don't even think Gus got to the house. I don't even think Gus got to the house before he scooted his booty up in his truck. He positioned that properly and slid right on it. And he probably did it like a true kid. He probably spit on the shit before he did it. He didn't even get proper lube.
Absolutely.
I even put on the heat seaters, make sure everything was relaxed before I even I was in drive-through. Muscles were relaxed and everything.
Sweet and sour or barbecue?
I skipped leg days on purpose. Sweet and sour and barbecue. That's right. But I only use the sweet and sour as lube because the barbecue has spices that might burn going in. Got a little kick. Oh man, yeah, I had to share that since we were talking about old school shit.
Awesome.
What are you pulling up, Vic?
The chat.
I wasn't pulling up anything. I was asked to pull up the chat.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
No, the only thing McDonald's will catch me for is the Pokemon cards.
What?
Yeah, but sometimes in the regular Happy Meals, they'll put the packs of Pokemon cards in there.
I can see you getting a regular Happy Meal.
I do.
You have kids.
Shame, no, for myself.
Oh, wow.
I can't eat a lot of McDonald's. It doesn't. I'm old. My stomach doesn't process that food the same anymore.
I just accept that those are the consequences. Like, if I fuck a crackhead, I'm gonna expect to get burn. We talked about this on Tuesday night. If I eat McDonald's, I'm gonna expect to probably have the Trotskys. I just own it. I will say this: I have limited the things that I do eat on the McDonald's menu. Like it's a quarter pounder, it's the chicken nuggets, or it's the McRib when they decide to give me my heroin and give me the good crack, because the McRib is just next level.
I mean, my thing is you guys will go out of your way to make additional toys for an adult Happy Meal, but you can't bring the snack wrap back. It's literally the easiest thing for them to make on their menu, and what is going on with the snack wrap?
Wow. There's a tortilla shortage.
Well, Gus, make a call.
I know.
Bro, for real. I was just about to say that shit. You better fucking get on the phone then, damn it.
Like if
Thing took it away.
You're missing a moment for capitalizing.
Yo,
I took it away.
And here's the thing. They could easily, there's something even better beyond the snack wrap that they need to bring back. Salad shakers. That was the most.
Oh, sorry.
But I was gonna say what?
I thought you were gonna say the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel on the breakfast menu.
You know what? I'm a McMuffin guy. I'm old school. Like I like the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, but I'm an old school dude. Like I'm okay accepting that I can get a sausage, egg, and cheese. I get a sausage and cheese McMuffin. Like I'm good with that. I'll take that, but I want that salad shaker. Like I like the concept that I could be in the car, pour my salad dressing in, shake that shit up, and just eat it. Like Kim Kardashian's sister, who's the one that's married to the Sum 41 dude or Blink 182 dude?
Courtney.
Courtney's doing videos where she's showing people how to shake up McDonald's. Bitch, you ate that at McDonald's. Stop trying to act like that's some shit you came up with. McDonald's beat you to the punch. Ray Kroc had you beat. Stop taking credit for shit. Let these Gen Zers know. And no offense to the Gen Zers, we're Gen Y actually, Kim. You're not Gen Z because we're going to talk about Gen Z a little later. I know what the dates are. You're Gen Y. But, yo, I like a shake of salad. Am I wrong for this? Like, I know McDonald's salad ain't the healthiest salad in the world, but am I wrong for wanting to shake salad?
They don't carry the salads out here anymore. Not where I'm at.
I want to ask you a question.
What up?
At what point do we go to a fast food restaurant and think that something that's supposed to be healthy is actually healthy? Why the fuck would we want a damn salad shaker when, one, you can bring back the real McRib, or two, you can bring back the snack wrap Big Mac version, and you're wanting a fucking salad shaker? This motherfucker.
I forgot about that. Don't judge me. I forgot
I'm
about
judging the fuck out of you because you can make half the shit that's in there. And you're talking about I'm old school. Bruh.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the McDonald's chemicals. I don't have those seasonings in my closet. I know what McDonald's is.
Fun fact. It all has the McDonald's chemicals in that shit. At what point in time do we just say, I want rabbit food? Let me go to McDonald's for this shit.
Exactly. It's the only time that I want to eat the food that my food eats is at McDonald's. There's just something about the salad shaker.
That fucking big-footed clown thought that they were going to make $1 million fucking dollars off a salad.
You best believe they made their money.
I used to buy their salads. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen. McDonald's made $1 trillion off of killing people. That's what the fuck they make their money off of. I know.
Audrey, you got to understand, Audrey. The only thing he knows about salad is the kind that he tossed. So
no, the only thing I know about salad is the shit that I feed to my fucking bunny, daughter's bunny.
I like how we had dog heard bunny and was excited, just like I got excited when you said bunny. Bring me my rabbit. Can we before the year is out? Can we?
You will make a 6-year-old enemy quick, bro.
She hasn't gotten her full training yet. I'm not worried about her being like the little girl in Kill Bill. All right. So Gus got his butt plug. Gus, we expect you to do a full-on review of said butt plug so we can put it on the channel. I'm going to take us back to our note, and Audrey had something about gutter math.
That's real quick.
What's that all about?
Just real quick concept came to me the other day, right? So, because we do gutter math on here. Real quick concept, very simple. If it happened half a lifetime ago, it's gone. You can erase it from your history. You can delete. It never happened.
So you don't exist.
For example, and I'm thinking, this is just your general degeneracy, but you can really apply it to anything. So let's say, for example, you're 40 years old and X event occurred 20 years ago. You can now delete it from your history and you're absolved.
Clear the cache.
Yes.
That ain't clearing anytime soon. That shit's
I have a
imprinted.
question.
What?
I have a question.
Diga.
Is this what females do to lower their body count?
No comment.
Oh, Kim.
That's actually a really good question. Like, do I have to worry that going on? Like, if you say 100, I gotta really be worried that it was 2. Like,
yeah, like,
are y'all ever really honest about the numbers? I know some
Do y'all
females
really ever want to know the true number?
nope. Because if I'm in it, if when I'm sucking on it, she says, "I Poppy, you're sucking it well." I'm good.
Let me ask you this: if they gave you a number and it was low, would you believe it anyway?
No.
Nope.
Exactly. So why does it matter?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
You're not getting the right answer. You're not getting the right.
Fuck
number.
that! I want to know.
Let's not.
I want to
smooth past
know.
the No. Let's not smooth past the fact that Vic, you just said if I'm sucking on it.
Why is this
a conversation on Tuesday? You can.
I got called out for this on Tuesday. Do y'all not suck the clit? Like, can we just? I'm gonna just call it what it is. I was in my bag on Tuesday. Are people not out here sucking clitoris? Like, I'm not saying suck it like this got the insulin in it, but are y'all not treating that kitty right? Can we just address this?
It clearly needs.
Is there any other way?
Right.
You're supposed to suck the clitoris.
You got to give it all love.
Oh wait, hold on.
How are you married?
We might have a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna let the ladies address this. Ladies, how should Josh suck the clit? Go ahead and break it down for him. Okay.
Amora said hello. I don't like. That's her favorite part. I'm not
Josh,
going to get Josh instructions.
I am, because that's my boy. I'm gonna help him out tonight. Josh is about to have another kid. Josh is about to go for 11.
No,
So-
snapped homie. I'm good.
That's what you do. What you do is you know, if she's got the meaty things, you just peel that thing back and flick it a little bit to get it up and ready to go. Get it between your lips. Don't use teeth.
The meaty things.
Don't use teeth, okay? But get it between your lips.
Fold
Right?
the roast beef.
Yeah, fold it back, get it between them 2 lips, and just. I don't have sound effects to go with it. I wish I did. And then once you got it in your lips and you can get it a little bit in your mouth, and you use your tongue to kind of flick against it. Now you gotta do like the shorty did. You gotta and do all of that shit with your tongue.
Amora said you gotta suck it like you're flipping a lifesaver in the tip of
Yeah.
your tongue. You gotta roll your tongue. Yeah. That's exactly
I got another. Vic, now while you're doing this, are you making eye contact? Because we know you have an issue with eye contact.
Oh no! When I'm eating it, I'm always making eye contact because I'm exerting dominance when I'm eating it. I'm a straight alpha when I'm going buffet style. I'm a straight alpha.
Word.
Okay.
She's out.
What?
She has to make a phone call.
What?
My laptop's
Audrey, if you can't turn the gain up on your mic just a little bit, you're a little low. I turned you up on my side, but yeah, see if you can turn your volume up. But Josh, yeah, man, suck that clit, homie. The ladies like that.
The thing is, like, I've never told a guy, yeah, you're sucking it right. Like, what?
Just because you haven't doesn't mean other people told me I have. I mean,
First of all, if you're doing it right, you're not going to be able to talk.
yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Shots fired. Don't attack my bow, homie.
And then you don't need to like spread the meaty things open like that. You just use your tongue. Use your tongue. Widen that bitch out and go for it. Meaty things.
Guts.
Fucking suck on the meaty things too. Fuck that.
Then you've never been suffocated. Then you ain't messing with the thick girls I'm messing with. But sometimes you just want to spread that thing and get to the action. Like, why am I wasting time? Let's do this. I'll try your technique when I eventually get a chance sometime in the next 5 years to eat some pussy.
Oh, I'm not teaching you the cooch gobbler.
You ain't teaching me a fucking thing. I'm 42 years old, fam. If I ain't learned it now, I'm not gonna learn it.
Bitch, and I'm a Scorpio. It's like in my sun sign or whatever.
What you're poisonous is what you're saying. See, I'm Virgo, the lady. I know what the lady's like. But I'm gonna stop this.
Amora says the fact this needs to be explained as a whole class is why she hates it.
She ain't wrong. Y'all are ashamed to our gender, gentlemen. Okay, so
y'all.
Y'all. You two on the bottom. Yeah, you two on the bottom. You see me smack down.
Get the fuck out
That's
of
not
here.
intentional. Look, I got a lady on the left. I got a lady on the right, the bottom.
I'm gonna call for references. I'll get you a list together.
Cool. Do what you gotta do. You know where the bodies are buried.
At your own place.
Is reading that back. Okay, so we had a concept that we were going to discuss last week that we didn't touch on last week. So let's do it this week. But you know what? We'll keep with the one we were going to do. I'm not going to audible us. So we wanted to talk about what are the best zombie movies or zombie shows in existence. So there's 5 of us. That breaks down to 2 apiece. I'm going to create a list and we'll share that with everybody. And we'll kind of see who's feeling what and what they think should be on that list of top 10 zombie things out there. Who's with it?
Sure.
I got you.
Joe.
All right. So who would like to go first?
I'll go first. Dawn of the Dead up there.
That's number 1 for me.
That's the mall one,
That's
right?
number 1.
That's the mall one with Vin Rames in it. And I like it because there's no happy ending.
How beautifully tragic of you.
That was questionable.
So Gus got Dawn of the Dead. It was a good movie. I mean, for those who haven't seen them, give them a quick synopsis without any spoilers.
It's a zombie movie. There's people stuck in the mall. And they have to survive.
Try not to get bit, right?
Try not to get bit. There's a chill zombie baby.
Yeah, that's the one with the zombie baby.
The zombie baby, yep. What else? Oh, they're playing sniper from the roof of the mall and just doing like celebrity lookalikes and taking out those zombies. That part was fun.
It was a solid,
what else happens?
movie. I'm not.
It was. Oh, you know what?
It's like Gus is like at 9 minutes and 37 seconds.
No, but come on, that movie's old as shit. If you haven't seen it by now, you should be ashamed of yourself. But what I did really enjoy is that this is, correct me if I'm wrong, one of the first times we saw fast zombies. Like there were zombies actually running the whole brain. So
Were they fast in that one?
yeah. Remember they were twitching and everything if you didn't shoot them right?
Yeah, but when you say fast zombies, like I'm thinking about 28 Days Later, which is going to be my first drop. It was going to be 28
That's another
days.
good one.
Because I remember that being like the zombie movie that like set the bar. Like nothing had done what they did. Zombies for me was like, ha ha, cool, get out of here. Ha ha, okay, my guy, you don't scare me. Up, almost bit me. Let me punch you. And those fuckers in 28 Days Later was on that like, ah. So I think that might have been before Dawn of the Dead, but we're gonna put 28 Days Later up there. Who wants to go next? Who's got a zombie movie?
I have like 3. So I thought Gus said Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is a spoof movie of Dawn of the Dead. That's my number 1. This one's like a C-rated film, but it's called Poultrygeist. That one's a I think it's a Rob Zombie one. That one's hilarious. It's about imagine KFC. A KFC is built on an Indian burial ground, and all of the food starts turning into zombies and eating people, and all the people who eat the food turn into zombies. It's another spoof horror movie. World War Z, scariest zombies by far. They're far too intelligent, way too fast. That, like, any form of zombie in that form would terrify me. I'm gonna throw a video game in and say The Last of Us. Also, one of my favorite versions of zombies because they turn into zombies based on like these spores, and they turn into like spore zombies.
Okay.
I've never seen
And all,
Poltergeist.
that one, it's like one of those like C-rated films from back in the day. Like you had a friend that had it on VHS kind of thing.
Yeah, 2006 black comedy musical horror film. Wow, they were like, how many genres are there? Okay, how many can we fit in? Zombie chickens. This film centers on of course, it's New Jersey, around the takeover of New Jersey fried chicken fast food restaurant possessed by zombie chickens after it's built on a sacred Native American burial ground.
So, literally, the first like intro of the show is these two teens having sex in a graveyard. A zombie's hand comes up out of the ground and fingers the dude in the ass, and then the finger breaks off.
What the fuck?
That's the
supposed
intro
to
to the
deter
movie.
you from going to the cemetery for said activities.
That would work.
I am down.
Yeah, all of that. All of that. Can I get an extra crispy? That's all I want to know. All right. So I can't put a video game on the list because that's an interactive experience, but I have Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later, Shaun of the Dead, and Poltergeist. That leaves us with 4. We need 6 more. Audrey, I suggested a movie. Would you suggest that people check that one out?
Sure, if you've seen all the other ones, yeah. Zombie movies are all the same. I'm sorry, guys, but they are. It's like, oh, here comes a zombie. Oh, I can't outrun it. But even though it's going 2 miles per hour, it's gonna bite me. I don't know. I did like World War Z. I liked Zombieland. That's
Oh,
Murray.
Zombieland's a good one.
Yeah, Bill Murray's
That's
classic.
a good one.
So we're gonna
That's
put
a good
World War
one.
Z and Zombieland. The movie I suggested, Kim, was Train to Busan.
Yo, I was literally just gonna say that. That one is also really fucking good. That one also does not have a happy ending at all.
No, it doesn't.
At all. And it's pretty brutal.
Did
But
you
that
guys
one
ever
is,
watch?
It did do. That one kind of pulled at my heartstrings, which I was not expecting from a zombie movie. So for that, I'll give it some kind of credit.
You have a heart?
Some kind of credit. I didn't specify what kind.
Did you guys ever watch the classic zombie movies like Night of the Living Dead?
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I know. Yeah, okay. Where it
Gus,
kind
you
of
do
started.
know Dawn of the Dead is a George Romero movie, which was who made Night of the Living Dead, correct?
Yeah, I do now.
Good job.
We're learning all kinds of things
High
tonight,
five.
guys.
We're proud of you.
How to properly suck on things and
Hey Siri, who's George Romero?
Hey, Josh, I know you're not a huge fan of the horror movies, but have you seen a zombie movie? And if you did, what would you suggest to the viewers?
Oh, World War Z. That's that was one of the only ones I've ever seen. Like, is it that show? What is it? The Walking Dead. I couldn't watch it.
I did. You have to give it credit for putting zombies back on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Not on my map.
Because you just don't like them.
No,
No,
ever since, it's because the first episode, within the first hour they shot the girl, and I was like, yeah, no. The first 20 minutes, I mean, I was like, yeah, can't watch it.
So because they shot a girl, you couldn't watch it.
No, not because they shot a girl. They shot a little girl. Like I just couldn't watch it after that point.
It's okay. Yeah, nobody's judging you. It's a good show. I would suggest going back. You're a comics guy. I would say if you really wanted to do it, you should read the comics. The comics are actually really good. You know, Vic doesn't do many a comic, but I got up until the Negan part in the comic, and the comic's a good time. It's worth checking out. Audrey, you said you did some Walking Dead. How far did you get into it?
All the way.
So you're caught up?
Yeah.
Is it worth my time? Because I stopped. Like it got a little far fetched for me, but I pulled back a little bit. So should I?
How's
pick it back
about
up?
this? I'm committing to Hot D.
Oh.
You can commit to The Walking Dead.
Okay, hold on. Hot D has 8 episodes, as Frank so eloquently corrected for me. With 2
Wait,
more
where
to
did you
go.
stop?
I stopped after the hospital shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
See?
okay. Pause. Rewind. No, never mind.
You got to commit to Game of Thrones for him to get commit to.
I
And that
might.
was-
Walking
I
Dead.
might. I'm definitely gonna consider it after I get through Hot D.
So I'll make you a deal. After you get through all that glorious Hot D,
Mhm.
if you decide to jump on that Game of Thrones, I will do The Walking Dead.
Deal.
Oh, done.
Yeah.
Shake on.
I got up to the point where they captured Negan. That's it. After that,
Oh wow, you guys
I'm
jumped
a little
ship.
behind.
It's been a lot. Like this shit has been going on forever. Like they just keep going and going and going. All right, let me check where we're at on our list. So are we putting Walking Dead on the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you can talk zombies without addressing them.
Dead. All right, so that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more to complete our watch list for the people who are hanging out with us.
So we're just movie and or show.
Yeah, it could be either or.
What about iZombie? I never watched it, but I heard it was pretty funny.
Yeah, keyword. I heard it was pretty funny. The only funny zombie thing should be Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Or Life After Beth. Life After Beth with Aubrey Plaza, where she's a zombie, but she becomes like sex crazed. And all she wants to do is like fuck her boyfriend. But now that she's a zombie and she has zombie cooch, he doesn't want
You act like it's an STD though. Like you can't.
I wouldn't trust her giving me head.
You would.
Just a little nick.
Yeah.
You're done.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Hold on. The
No.
OG First Lady of
It's not
Rotation
even
put
warm
I love
anymore at that
iZombie.
point.
If Amora co-signed it, we got to add it to the list. iZombie's on the list.
No King, no Master said Daybreak.
Which one was Daybreak? Oh wow, why does that sound familiar? Can't remember, but I do. I'm going to round out our list for us because part of my mutt mix is being Native American. There is a phenomenal Native American zombie movie called Quantum. Hold on, let's do this. Zombie Quantum. Because I think everybody should check it out, especially with it being the spooky season. I think everybody should take a look at this. It's called Blood Quantum. Blood Quantum. I think everybody should add that to their list. It takes place on a reservation, and it was actually a really solid zombie movie. I was really impressed with it.
All right. I haven't seen that one.
Train to Busan was a good
True
call
Blood
too.
was
If you're okay with subtitles, that one's
vamps.
pretty good.
True Blood had. I don't remember.
Vampires
zombies.
and
It had,
wolves,
but-
right? Yeah, and witches and
Yeah, it had everything but zombies. Oh, she said LOL. Okay.
all right, cool. The only thing good about True Blood is that intro song.
Vic, where's it? Where's this list going up?
I have the list right here, and I will share it real quick.
Should they go check
so that
out
the people who watch this back.
IG account for the list?
Yes, we'll put the list.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rank them. We will put this on the IG account. I'm gonna share it here real quick so that this way everybody can see the list we put together. I am gonna add an honorable mention for those of us that have Netflix. Check out Army of the Dead and the one with the bank, which came out before.
Shit, I did see that one.
Hey, you left money on the table. I just went in for your sloppy seconds, my guy.
Shame.
So we'll pull this list real quick so everybody can see it. Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later, Shaun of the Dead, Poultrygeist, World War Z, Zombieland, Train to Busan. Oh, I spelled Busan wrong. And if you're an anime person, they had Soul Station, which is the prequel to Train to Busan, and I'm not big on the anime. I respect it. I just don't watch it because there's so much to watch. But it was definitely worth a watch if you do Train to Busan as kind of a precursor. There is a sequel to Train to Busan, but it wasn't very good, so I wouldn't suggest it. Walking Dead, iZombie, and Blood Quantum. So for those of you who are watching, these are our suggestions. Check them out. Army of Thieves, good call out, Frank. Army of Thieves was better than Army of the Dead, but zombie movies through and through. Definitely check them out. We will put this on our IG because the Empress did tell me I have to do it, so I don't want to get slain. So I will make sure that I do that. But yeah, next week we are going to do vampire movies. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Josh, vampires or werewolves? Which one? Or slasher movies? Which list would you like to do next week?
I think we should do vampires.
Vampires.
So we can do vampires and werewolves together, no? Because they normally go
because
hand
they have
in hand.
fangs.
I feel like there aren't enough werewolf movies to make a decent list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't there one with vampires and werewolves?
There's a bunch of stuff on Netflix. My kid watches them all the time. It's like they're like
Vampire
never
movies.
ending.
Let's do vampires.
I know my number one.
Yeah, we all know the number one.
Don't say Twilight.
No.
Don't say Twilight.
No.
Dracula.
Okay.
No, you gotta tune in next week to find out.
Exactly.
But we all know his is going to be Twilight now.
Yeah, mine's Twilight.
Wesley
Sure it is.
Snipes.
Gus seems like a Team Edward kind of dude.
Sparkly fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I'm sure you want to.
All right, so we are at about an hour in when I factor in the time we had, and we do a segment when we're halfway through the show. It's something that Audrey came up with. It is an amazing concept, and we do it weekly. So, chat, if you're with us, get ready, get your fingers ready, because we love when you interact with this one. Audrey, go ahead and tee that up so you can knock it out the park.
All right, so for this week's segment of things you can say in the bedroom that you can also say in school.
Things you can say.
All right, ready?
Let's
Let's talk about the first thing that pops up.
Can you sharpen my pencil?
I like let's talk about the first thing that pops up. I think that was definitely a veiled approach to that concept.
Just work with what you have.
The person to your left is your lab partner.
Don't touch it without gloves.
You're just childish because of all the kids playing in your box.
Wow. Wow. You know what? You know what? I gotta do for that one.
Vic is out.
Wow. What? Dirty.
Sharing is caring.
Yes. You're doing great.
You're doing...
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Take your
shit.
time.
You might need a tutor.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Are you ready for the oral exam?
You know you're
Try
feeling
harder
bad.
next time. All right. Who wants to play hide and seek?
Try harder next time. Next thing you're master in bed.
Oh my god.
Do you need
All
more
right,
time to
everybody,
finish?
pull out your rulers. Billy, you're wrong. That's not 7 inches.
Use your fingers to count. Wow.
Use your fingers to count. Oh my god.
All right, we're
What
gonna
else we
solve the
got?
problem in multiples of threes. Are you
At least you tried.
Oh my gosh.
Don't work too fast. Take your time.
All right, now line up from shortest to tallest.
That's not where that goes. Lights off, put your head down, and your thumbs up.
Wow. Dirty girl. Like, I need to find a way that we'll just pull up just for when you go in. You go in. Like, you don't technically fight. You just scorch the whole earth. One at a time, single file line.
Yes, that's a great one. That's a great one.
All right, everyone,
Everybody
it's
gets
time
their
for
turn.
It's time for show and tell.
Ooh.
Lunchtime.
Pop quiz. Lunchtime. Okay.
Oh shit! All right, what else we got? What else we got?
Let's see.
Can I have a
I have a
volunteer?
volunteer.
Wait, hold on. I think that might be our winner. Josh, can I get your finger?
Which one?
What did you bring to eat?
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
You get bonus points.
Gold
Okay, I
star.
got
Gold star.
Wow. There's got to be something around gym. No one's dropped the gym one yet.
Go pick up all the balls.
3 points.
Wow. I'm gonna need your parents to sign this permission slip. Oh no! Wait, Frank might have got it. Frank might have got it.
Someone had a little accident.
Wow.
Is this chocolate?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say who wants to play with the class pet, but it's this chocolate might do it.
Oh, God.
Hit the showers.
There you go.
Hit the showers.
Oh my god, you bunch of fucking degenerates. I hate all of you. Oh man. All right. So being that it is coming up on Halloween, someone had a little accident. All right, that'll be an honorable mention there. Restream started working. Hey. Gus had a trailer that he wanted us to share. Gus, you want to cue this one up?
Yeah, so I normally don't do this, but there's actually a pretty bad there was a pretty badass Christmas movie that's going to be coming out, and I'll let y'all watch and enjoy it. Go ahead and play the trailer.
Okay.
Who's this idiot putting this shit on dating sites? Blocked.
Well, that's on YouTube, actually.
I'll pull up the trailer right now. There we go. Oh, is that David Harbour?
Yeah, man. That was the one who played. That's the one who played
Hellboy.
Hellboy and shit.
Harper.
Oh, Stranger Things.
He was in Black Widow.
All right, so Gus, you built this up. This shit better be good.
All right.
It's good. It's good.
Thank you.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the Ranger do most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn
thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome.
The stream can't see this?
Let's have
Let's go! Oh, they not see?
No.
You.
Pretty sure they could hear it, but
Oh no, hold on. All right, let me kill the overlay. There we go.
remix.
I think we're just on a delay, my guy. Okay, looks like we're good. I'm gonna press play.
Fun fact: a couple
You ain't
years ago,
driving.
I steer a
actually
little,
played
but the
Santa
Ranger
Claus.
do most of the work.
I believe it.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because he's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My name's Trudy Lightstone. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah, Trudy.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I believe in you, Santa.
Which one of you did that? So unprofessional.
I'm here for it. Take my money.
Yeah, you can have all the money.
So is Wallace.
You can have all my money right now. I want all of that smoke. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
When you explained
Yep.
it, I think it was gonna be a horror movie like Krampus. Yes, Gus.
No.
Salute for you, homie.
Well, I normally don't promote Christmas at all during October because fuck it, it's Halloween time. But that one deserved to be mentioned. I'm excited to see that one.
Good job.
Yeah, I want all of that in my life. Holy shit.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I don't think anything. If you guys want to address it, go ahead. I don't think anything else needs to be said. I'm ready.
Kim, was that John L? Because we can't say his name.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He's got the.
Legume.
He's just John L.
He's just the pest. He'll always be the pest.
Damn fair.
I liked it. I liked it.
All right, so we had a story time. Somebody wanted to tell a story. Now, Gus, I'm going to put this caveat on it. We had 2 stories last week that were unbelievable. So if you're going to tell a story, you have a high bar to reach, my dude. Are you going to take this story time, or you want a mulligan?
Well, yeah. Well, I figured since Audrey shared a pretty embarrassing story time last week, I figured that
I
was not embarrassed. I owned it.
All right, fine. Well, this one's embarrassing. So my story time is this. I had a friend that we were in Puerto Rico and or one of the islands in the Caribbean of crazy.
We call it the Triangle of Fire.
The Triangle of Fire. Okay, fine. So he got excited because the girl that he was gonna go out there to see was gonna let him try anal for the first time. So he tells me, he's like, it was her first time. Let's clarify that.
You didn't need to clarify.
Right.
We understood where the story was going.
Well, no, Vix. So he calls me up. He's all like, yo, Gus, come with me. I'm going to go to the sex shop to get this for the trip. And I was like, okay. So I go, it looks a little suspect. Like, let's go ahead and walk in there. I'll be right behind you. And like, I'm not gonna walk in at the same time with you to buy a fucking butt plug. So he's cracking up the entire time. He thinks it's hilarious. And that's what happens. He gets off. I wait a little bit. I go in. I'm looking for stuff for my trip because I want to have a good time too. And this asshole in the middle of the sex shop turns around and says, yo, Gus, look, I found it. So he found this fucking butt plug. Found the butt plug. That was a complete kit. Had a little bottle of lube and everything, right? So I get embarrassed. Ends up going on the purchase. Now it's the day of the trip. I'm excited. I'm traveling. I case through first. I get through.
Historical footnote. So he bought the butt plug in America and traveled with the butt plug?
Yeah.
Okay, proceed.
Because all right, so I guess there was not going to be any sex stores in Puerto Rico where we were going to be at. So he just wanted to make sure he was ready. I'm assuming that's what the thought process was. So I go through TSA. Everything's fine. I'm excited. You know, I'm putting on my belt. And then all of a sudden I hear out of my side, excuse me, sir, is this your bag? And I turn around and I give my homie the dirtiest look. I was like, this motherfucker, what did he do now? And the TSA's agent's like going through his bag and da-da-da. And the line's getting held up. My boy looks over and he goes, is there something maybe I can help you find? He goes, yeah. There was this little bottle of a liquid that got alerted. He goes, okay, I know where it is. He lifts up all his clothes and goes, it's right there. Right next to the butt plug. The look on this guy's face, the TSA's agent goes, oh, okay. And then he looks at me. I was like, motherfucker. I was so embarrassed. I was like, he gets through. He's laughing the entire time. I'm pissed off. I was like, you don't do this shit. You always got to do stupid shit to embarrass me and this and that. He's like, oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So we're walking down the terminal. Okay. And he's like, I'm bitching the entire time. He's like, Gus, you're probably hungry. Let's go get something to eat. I was like, all right, we're walking to get something to eat. There's an empty gate where there's a bunch of TSA agents, cops, and there's a group of people there. And all of a sudden I hear them busting out laughing. And they don't see us yet. And I was like, I bet you they're talking about us. As soon as we walk by that gate, complete silence. We're talking about us. And apparently I was the bottom bitch. So yeah, that was my...
Wow. Yeah, it was decent. I give it a 7 out of 10. Wasn't better than the story time last week, but
Oh no,
I just
there was
remember
definitely no
footprints on the ceiling. That's what I remember. But just to let you know, I knew you were a bottom.
I'm a
First
power
and
bottom.
foremost, when you sit there and say shit like we're going in for butt plugs, I walked in behind him. I would be very careful with the way I phrase that kind of shit. Okay. Secondly, I would have owned the shit out of that situation. Like I would have looked around like, fuck. All right, into character, and hey, come on now, and then kept on fucking moving. Okay.
Really? I might pay to see that. Like,
listen. And, funny shit is, I remember just the other day, and I wish my wife was on. Like, I started doing a little dance and shit, and she starts, and I'm like,
word.
oh, well, I mean, let me really start. And she's like,
She
I will get the
motivated
dollars.
you. Heck yeah.
For real. Yeah, she's my little my little cheerleader, who's not really a little cheerleader, but still. Like, I love the fact that she sits there, she goes for it. She was like, let me go get the ones. I'm like, we got ones?
You're ready for her to start throwing the quarters at you?
Listen, and that was the next thing she mentioned. I'll go get the quarters. I don't fucking want to fucking hurt that shit. But I would have owned the shit. I have no fucking shame in that shit. I mean, when Vic was taking pictures at my wedding.
No, don't bring my name into this shit. Hold on. What? No, wait, hold on.
Let me finish, motherfucker. So when he was taking pictures at my wedding with all, you know what I'm saying, my guys around me and shit like that, I have no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? When you're in that moment, you act a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? So my brothers and I are sitting there having a good time, and I grabbed my brother's ass, and he couldn't react in that moment, so he had this stuck look on his face. You know what I'm saying? And until
You
Vic
glitched
was like,
him.
and Vic had said something, and Christian, my little brother, finally laughed, and we all started laughing. And he's like, he's cupping the shit out of my ass. And Vic, he's behind the camera, and he's like, what? And so we all started laughing.
Get one of these.
And he's like, you know what? Yes, keep laughing because you guys look mad serious at the moment. I'm like, listen, it's like if you're in that moment, fucking go and revel in that shit. Have a fucking blast. Make people laugh. That's just my thought about it.
This is younger guys. Handle that.
That's even better. That would have been even better. I would have fucking shouted that shit out, put the fucking shirt over and everything.
I worry about this story because we saw somebody pull out their Grimace toy earlier, and they were super excited about their Grimace toy, and he was real specific about the dipping sauce that was used on it. I just want to say, I'm not
the safety
saying
feature. You have to highlight the safety feature.
I really feel like you bypassed that real quick. Like when Audrey was doing her salute earlier, like I feel like you worked out your anger. Like you got one. I think the safety feature is it falling out.
It's got assorted sizes, though. You could.
You gotta work up to it.
It's grooved for pleasure.
But these ain't just faster attachments. All right. A couple of more topics here. It is getting late in the night. We normally do 2 to 2.5 hours, but we went a half an hour on our start time. So I'm going to go ahead and keep us, moving because people have responsibilities tomorrow. But we will be back next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 10 p.m., as long as restreams work. Tuesday is Three's Company, where the cast is the Threes and y'all's the companies. Thursdays is Detention, but shout out to Wednesday night who held it down. They had an amazing conversation about the immigration issues in our country and ways that we can maybe tackle it. And they had a phenomenal conversation and discussion where there were no, snowballs thrown. There was no anger or vitriol. It was just three friends really discussing something intelligently. with different perspectives, but could agree to disagree on some things and could agree to agree on some others. So Josh is going to drop a link tree for us if Tap Out Junior doesn't beat him to the punch. And that's where you can follow our socials. You can get notifications about new shows. Every Friday, we update the newest shows for the week. So if you haven't got a chance to watch this live or you're jumping in the middle, you can go ahead and check it out. We are the Rotation Collective on Rotation TV, where we spend our time just interacting with you and wanting to hear what you got to say. So definitely check that for us and come back next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, where we will do a full-on show as long as Restream doesn't screw us. But we're going to deal with hip-hop for a second. That's going to be our final little things for the night. So there was a conversation that came up on Instagram. I'm not going to pull the full video because it's a lot to unpack, but Josh shared a meme here that we will go ahead and pull up for everybody to see, and then we can kind of discuss it. If you guys aren't familiar with the story, we'll go ahead and give you the download on what that sounds like. Let's make sure everybody can see it. I'll give everybody a chance to read that, and if the screen can't see it, then I will change our... There we go.
Oh, it's up. Yep.
All right, beautiful. Now, I don't know what Naira is, but I assume it's some form of currency. 50 Cent's first son, Marquise Jackson, calls out his dad, saying the $6,700 that he gives him monthly as child support is not enough for him to live in New York City. It's nothing if I want to rebuild my life. I'm going to put my hand up before I even ask this question. $6,700 in New York, could you live on it?
No, that's rent.
Look.
When we lived in New York, yeah, not New York 2022.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and before everybody gets, granted, I agree with you. 6,700 might not be enough to live in New York, but there's a solution to that.
Move. Average rent in New York is $4,000.
Okay, so he got $2,700 left to play with.
That's average. You think this kid wants to live in an average apartment in New York City?
Sound like he got a fucking problem. My dad ain't giving shit for child support.
Child support isn't supposed to cover 100% of the cost, though. Like,
bingo. That's what Yayo called him out on. He was like, "Yo, I would take $6,700 in a heartbeat." And let's go even deeper with it. Okay, I live in New York. I love New York. But how far could you stretch $6,700 in Florida?
oof. Man, we could do this stream live every week all together.
You best believe Connecticut, New Jersey. There's some place in the tri-state area that $6,700 would go a decent ways. But I'd be in southern New York real quick, because that's all Florida really is. That's 6,700. Shit, we could be partying on 6,700. But my bigger thing is this: is 50 wrong for only paying 6,700 a month? I guess that's the bigger thing here, because this is what a judge deemed he should be paying. So is he wrong for wanting 6,700, and is this kid wrong because people have been calling him out and saying that he's basically being a gold digger? So what y'all feel?
How many kids does he have?
One.
That he's paying child support for.
50 got the one kid.
He has one child.
No, he doesn't. He has more than one.
Yeah, I'm sure he has more than one.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and ask the Google.
I'm asking it. You don't even got to worry about it. Go ahead and does 50 Cent have?
Could be. Amora saying, I'm sure that 50's still paying for other things off the books.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, he's got a kid named Sire.
Okay.
He's got two
That's
kids.
also a minor? Okay. So 67 times 2?
I mean, could he afford to do more? I'm pretty sure he
His
could.
net worth is 40 mil.
He's buying out 4 rows at a concert, so...
Yeah, so, I mean...
Yeah, but that was on Groupon, though.
I know.
Does that make it any different?
No, it doesn't. But, I mean...
No, but...
I mean, regardless of what, 50 got the money to fucking do whatever the hell he wants, in a sense, to an extent. But I mean, in reality, you're a fucking grown ass man collecting child support and bitching that your ass is getting 6,700 when your ass should be supporting your own fucking self. Now, in reality, what I think is happening is that he's getting the fucking bullshit from his mom. The bug is in his ear, so he's sitting there fucking doing it for the clout at the end of the fucking day.
Yeah.
You want to make a name for yourself?
With you on that
Go
one.
after the fucking biggest fish you can. And why not start with your dad?
And I'm not saying that his support should be based off of his relationship with his kid, but 50 has tried to have a relationship with him, and this kid has done the worst shit he could possibly do. For those of you who don't know about 50's beef, 50 had beef with a dude in New York by the name of Supreme. Like, when shit was going down between him and Ja Rule, him and Supreme were like gunning for each other. Like, they put shots at 50 on multiple occasions. And 50 shot back. I'm not saying 50 was a bitch about it. And he's never said that the 9 that he took was from Supreme, but there's a lot of people who believe that that's where those shots may have came from. And this cat rolled up and was hanging out with those people. So he went to his worst enemies and was chilling with them. And 50 has tried to have this relationship, and the kid has acted like a dick many a time from most accounts. And now he's mad that dad still provided 6,700 when what Josh said, you a grown ass man, because I think this kid is like 24 or 25 years old. He's not a jit. He's not 18. 17. He's a grown adult. Yeah, and he wants to live this life, but he ain't really doing nothing to garner it other than being a star's kid. And we will judge how many white people kids. What happened, Mom?
Isn't there a cutoff age for child support?
18 unless you're going to college.
Unless you're going to college. So I was just shocked at the way that it all went down, and Tony Yayo kind of called him out. Of all people, Yayo was like, yo, and he's known him since he was a jet. Like, this is his man's kid. Like, Yayo was one of his oldest friends, and was like, you fucking up, Marquise. Like, you really acting real bougie right now. There's many of people that would take 6,700 in a heartbeat. I mean, you're talking almost $80,000 a year. That's more than what I make yearly.
He's actually 26.
There you go.
Oh no! Get the fuck out of
here.
He's still working.
I just looked it up. He's actually 26.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, that makes it different. You're a grown man.
All right, cool. So, a couple of other topics that we're gonna hold
Junior
back.
said, "Wait, what?"
All right, so I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
There's a large famous person who's who's a father, but also fucking rich, possibly even wealthy, owns several businesses, but yes, and he tells his kids that they won't touch his money unless they do one major thing, or actually two major things. They get a degree, and they open up a business that he can invest in, and that is the only way that they're getting his money. So I love that. I mean, hell, I wish I was wealthy enough to do that kind of shit, because I would have damn near fucking adopted that idea. Regardless of what, 50 is wrong, but also right. You know what I'm saying? His son, motherfucker's dead wrong. I mean, honestly, like, he lives in New York. He can get into the music business, I'm pretty sure. He can get into any kind of business just with the fact of what he's doing right now and make that same amount of money, if not more, because of the fact that he's talking shit. I mean, I don't know. His birthday is today.
It's his birthday. Yeah, no, I host called him out. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. What I thought was messed up is that he's complaining about the 6,700. What happened?
Beast was saying whose birthday? His son's birthday is today.
Oh, 50 Cent's son?
Mm-hmm.
The little bastard? Okay. Happy birthday, fucker.
Wow.
I have no respect.
I'm going to tag on to what you said, Josh, which is something that a lot of people don't know. Y'all know what Gordon Ramsay does to his kids?
Traumatize them? I'm just kidding.
Curses at him?
that wrong, Archie. He will get on a plane with his kids. He'll take them on vacation, put them up in the suite. But when they fly, him and his wife fly first class, and he makes his kids fly coach. Because he's like, you haven't earned the first class seat. You got this vacation, but why am I going to put you in first class? Because I'm going to make you lazy and make you not want to work for this. So for you to want the better things in life, I want you to kind of strive for it. Because first class is something that you earn.
Fuck that. Window seat.
Audrey got that face, though. What's up, Bob?
I mean, it's a great concept. I don't think that is the best way to drive that message home. Personally, but that's
window
just
seat.
There's only so many seats in class.
I think he just doesn't want to deal with the fuckers on the plane.
I think that's what it is too.
Bro, listen, I would pay the stewardess just to fuck with the parents, but like, listen, do me a favor. Take this and give it to my dad.
We're not
and so when the stewardess comes up, they to deliver this message, it'll say, fuck you. But I'm still going.
I find it hard to believe that Gordon Ramsay is flying like commercial airlines.
That's how you stay rich, Mom.
Yeah. Well, what I was trying to say is that did you guys know that Jackie Chan has all of his kids are not going to get any of his inheritance. All the money that he's made throughout his movies and all that, it's going to be donated to I believe a golden retriever
to like a charity
fund.
or something.
Fun. Yeah, charity. So, yeah, I'm getting an inheritance.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I have a feeling there's somebody out there with that name, golden retriever, and that's who's really gonna get the inheritance. It's some like illegitimate child or.
Wow. That's fucked up.
We crossed over. It's now Thursday morning. No, Friday morning. See? This is what happens.
Well, I have forgotten my Gmail address, password. Facebook, sorry. So that topic's out the window. All right. We are at 12:22 in the evening, so we're going to go ahead and start winding things down. I wanted to do some Florida Man stuff. I had some really interesting Florida Man stuff tonight because we haven't done any only in Florida in a long while. But again, if you follow with us and you subscribe, you'll know that we go live next Thursday night where we'll do another only Florida session because we haven't done one of those in a long time. Last thing that I want to kind of touch on is what's this? This is a new topic. Who added this? Maybe we'll do this one. Who put the final topic in the note?
No.
Whose is that?
Oh, that was mine.
All right, so go ahead and unpack it, homie.
All right.
Yeah,
so before we do, I'm going to slide my way out, ladies and gentlemen.
You want to give a recommendation or a final thought before you go?
Actually, yeah. Final thought. Seriously, take care of yourself because you only have one body. That whole YOLO shit, you only live once. No, you live every fucking day. So seriously, take care of yourself because if you don't, your body will shut your ass down without fucking question, without fail. So please take care of yourself because I'm living this shit. This shit sucks and hurts. So to my wonderful ladies, to my fucking amazing brothers, and to everybody out there, this is my way of saying good night. Peace out. I love you guys. And no more YOLO. Yes, no more YOLO. You live every fucking day. So I'm out, guys. Love you guys, man. And yo, Chips, I miss you, Poppy. I'm out, guys.
Feel better, bro.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. How the fuck do I leave out of this shit? Oh, it says
Feel better.
All right.
The leave button where it says
I
leave.
know. It's not like the other shit. So All right, guys, I'm out.
Bye.
All right, so Gus, cue this up for us.
Yeah, so this is a good example of what not to do. Apparently, this couple got into a crazy ass fight, and the lady went after the man, holding onto the side of his SUV and with one hand, and in the other hand had a baby. So, for your enjoyment.
Oh damn.
What?
Oh my god. They're fighting. Oh my god.
Yeah. So let's answer the first question. What's her sign?
Stupid.
She a Gemini for sure.
I honestly did think Gemini first, no lie.
Yeah, I was
She a
going for
Gemini.
Gemini.
She a Gemini for sure. It's giving Gemini vibes.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah. That was crazy.
I can't even speak on that, yo.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
On so many levels. On both of them.
Yeah. One, toxic ass relationship. Two, on the man's point of view, if I was to ever be in a situation like that, I'm taking the kid with me.
I would have recorded her and I would have called the cops before she even got off the car.
Yeah, self-defense are a thing. I'd have done it even better. I would have seen that there was somebody standing in the distance with their camera going and be like, yo, did you record that?
Send it to me.
Bet. Yep, let's call 911 right now. Like,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm going to say kudos to this cat. I mean, yeah, she was holding his jit. But had anything like that ever happened in any situation I was in, I've never laid hands on a lady, and thank God I've never laid hands on a lady, and I've never wanted to lay hands on a lady. But if there was ever a time that I would have wanted to put hands on somebody,
yeah,
like gosh, you know, my night showing me that. Like, I did not want to end the stream on that. Like, I'm really like,
I thought you saw it before.
No, I try not to do the videos too much because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I might have to. Yo, like, props to this man, yo. Does anybody have his name? Like, I want to give him a shout out. Like, my guy, like.
But hold, like, you gonna tell me he didn't see her before he put that vehicle in motion?
That's one thing I wanted to talk about. Doesn't matter. You know, like, come on.
They're both wrong on that.
They're both super wrong. That he even moved the vehicle, him seeing her with a child in her hand. Like,
that's all I'm gonna say, because that from there shouldn't have even, nothing should have happened.
Exactly.
Laura said maybe she's mad because he left her after finding out the baby wasn't his, and she's mad because she got caught.
She got caught.
I was thinking maybe it's not his baby, but regardless,
it's still a life. It's a child.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, like that's just. I'm gonna sum it up to this, and I hate to use it because it's kind of cliche, but that's just kids having kids. Like, some people just ain't ready to have babies. And
she clearly was not freaking. She had that little baby like a rag doll. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that baby
for them to even get physical.
Yo, I'm not a violent person.
Shelving.
But yo.
All right. Okay, so we're at that point of the show. We got a lot of content for next week. Dan, we got to end it on something happy. Like, we can't end it. We can't end it on that. I got one last video I'm gonna share. It may not necessarily be happy, but it's sure as hell fucking funny. Because I feel like growing up in the 80s and 90s, this is some shit that would have probably happened, especially in those hood schools that some of us went to. So I'm gonna share one last thing here. Because I wouldn't be mad if a teacher did this to my kids, but I want to know if you guys would be upset if a teacher did this to one of your kids. So let's pull this up real quick. Copy. Heist. Come on, Vic. You can do it. I did all those beautiful transitions and everything earlier, and I'm struggling with this. All right, here we go. So this was a school in Mississippi. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but I'm going to share it. And Audrey, as a mom, Gus as a dad, and Kim, I'm not wishing no babies on you, but when you're ready, you're going to be a parent too. I want to know y'all feelings on this.
Oh, God. You're going to make me kill somebody, Vic. Oh, my goodness.
My kid would be pulled from school that day.
I'm a horrible person. I'm going off camera.
She went into another class?
She went from class to class.
Those are baby. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're babies. You traumatize somebody's kid.
You do maybe a little bit of face paint. You don't even wear a mask when they're that little.
Immediately. I agree, Amber. Immediately. Someone said she got fired, but like that's on the whole school. They allowed that.
That looks like a
person
daycare, though.
recording her.
There's a daycare.
Even more.
So I think that's good, Vic.
So
all right. One, they're little. They're too little. Two, they're doing it while they're eating. That's a choking hazard. She should catch hands for that shit. Three, this kind of really hits home for me because my sister was in a ship, and one of the things that her ex-man would do was scare my nephew like that when he was a little baby by putting on a mask to the point where this kid was sometimes getting night terrors. So that is not okay. Oh man, that one hit close to home. Yeah, I'm done.
Bro, I'm pissed. Where's the happy note that we're ending on, Vic?
No, man, you promised a happy note.
Yo, I'm ready to beat this
I
lady.
do have a happy note.
Please.
How many of us had to experience that? So there are some good teachers in the world. Not all daycares are doing this. Yes, this is fucked up, but
no, they're not.
Luckily enough that we were blessed to not have to worry about our kids going through that. I mean, I will say this: the way preparing kids for scary shit is one thing, but to just jump in their face like that and to use it as
and then scream.
And to use it as a disciplinary tool, because that's basically what they were using it as. Was a disciplinary tool under the guise that it's Halloween, is kind of fucked up. That video was worse than the last. I'm sorry.
You never know what's gonna scare kids. Like my daughter, when she was maybe 2-3 years old, she was at a daycare. They played the Gummy Bear song. I'm a gummy. It's not scary at all. But my daughter cried for 3 days from the Gummy Bear song. Yes. I have no idea what triggered it, but it scared the ever. Like they never played that song again, and it wasn't even something scary.
No,
I feel like I lied. And Kim, I'm gonna give you a second. Gus, can we share something funny with the stream because everybody's saying those videos were worse than the last? So can we share?
Yeah, go. You want me to do something funny? Well, mine was supposed to go to Florida, man.
Well, I got something funny for the stream.
What's
so,
up?
Kim, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say my mom was mean when we were little. Like the house that we grew up in New Jersey, my dad remodeled the house the whole time we were like growing up, and they didn't want us to go into the basement because it was unfinished. There was like tools and stuff down there. So my mom told us that the leprechaun lived in the basement, and if we went down there, that he would eat us. And she told us that like from like 5 years old up until we were like 10 or 11 years old. And we believed her.
Wow.
We wholeheartedly believed her.
I had a similar situation. My aunt's husband, now fiance at the time, had a basement. They lived in a house in Queens, and their house was in College Point. But the house that they had, it was 3 houses in this like lot almost, like it was next to like a grain silo, very industrial area. But for some reason, these houses were there, and they had a basement. And he used to tell me there was a monster in the basement, and it was the scariest fucking basement in the world, and I'd be petrified to have to go down there by myself, because he'd like pick me up, haul me over his shoulder, and take me into this basement and tell me there was a monster there. And it took until I was almost preteen before I was capable of going into that basement by myself. Like, I would be fucking shook to go into that basement. So know where you're sending your kids, but do know that not every school is like this. There are some really good schools out there.
Are.
Because everybody did say we shared. We thought we were gonna pull up something funny here, or pull another video. And I want to leave on a nice point, but I'm demented and it's Halloween, so I'm 10 times. You're excused. So
You're
for
excused.
those of
You
you,
got me to feel
Generate,
something
sir.
big. I'm gonna give you credit for that. I felt something.
So for
Wow.
those of you that are in South
circle-
Florida, we're gonna share something. We're gonna share something for our people on our channel. We, all of us have our favorite meals, and my favorite meal is Gus's mom's torta. Gus's
you motherfucker.
amazing
You
torta
motherfucker.
in the world. And for those of you who don't know
motherfucker.
what a torta is, it's a Mexican sandwich and it's delicious. And when I started setting up my whole kit here, we cut a promo for his restaurant that we've never aired anywhere. But to appease the stream and to appease our followers, I'm going to share this. This is Gus's version. I have my own audio on mine, but this is the most recent and recut version. I don't even think I shared this one with you, Gus. So, your Big Red Robot, we
No,
are
you
going to
didn't.
take a trip. Gus hasn't seen this version yet, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and let's go ahead and have some fun. Amora, everyone wants to eat his mom's torta.
I'm down.
Tortas! Attention, torta lovers! Introducing Torta Thursday at Alegría Taco Shop. We got al pastor tortas, asada tortas, carnitas tortas, pollo tortas. We even got chorizo tortas.
Wow.
Our tortas are cheesy tortas, beanie tortas, hot tortas, fat tortas, crispy tortas, chunky tortas. If we don't got it, you don't want it. Come in, torta lovers, and check out our torta menu every Thursday. We even got a new flavor, veggie torta.
So if you live in the South Florida area, and I will go ahead and pull that up again, make sure you go by Alegria's Tacos. Alegria Taco Shop. You have one of the best tortas. Gus's mom's torta is the crispiest, chunkiest, beaniest, cheesiest, sauciest, hottest, most deliciousest torta that you will ever have in your life. And you might even see Mr. El Dagoose himself help serve up his mom's torta for you on a plate.
Or to go
You can
box.
even see his mom's torta to go if you want to.
Wow, that was even dark for me.
Because I don't even know if you heard after the show, he saw the little wow. Yo, so check that out. We'll release this on social. We'll get a final version. We got a couple of other ideas in the works for some concepts that we're gonna do. But I'm in all of my jest and joking. It is an amazing family-run restaurant in South Florida where you will get some authentic, delicious Mexican food. I hope that brought up the spirits of the stream here. I'm going to go ahead. We're jumping into that time where we do what are called final thoughts and recommendations. Kim, since you're our guest tonight, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to kick off a final thought or a recommendation for the evening.
Recommendation. I'm gonna do the Come back to me. I need a second. It's not coming to me.
Ooh, shame. Go ahead, Gus. What you got?
Oh man, I had a final thought. Earlier this week was Indigenous Peoples Day. So what I wanted to say was fuck Columbus. Fuck him. Fuck all the bullshit. Vic, you and I have had conversations on the side, and I found out that I have native blood in me. My mom has indigenous blood from different regions of Mexico, which does include the Yucatan. It does include parts of northern Mexico. I don't know anything about that side, and that's because of what was brought to this side of the world because of this. And for Columbus to be recognized and revered in such high standards is bullshit. So fuck him. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, and that's it.
BIPOC Day. All right, Kim, we're coming back to you. What you got?
You ready? You ready?
You sure you're ready this time?
You make me go first every time.
I gotta think of a topic around that one. Things you can say.
You call it like I see it. All right, Audrey. Kim, you are up next. If not, you don't get to make a final thought or a recommendation. Audrey, what you got?
Oh, I actually have a final thought. I was going to say congratulations. Jamie Lee Curtis finally got her Hollywood star on Hollywood Boulevard today.
Oh, it only took her being harassed by Michael Myers for 40 years for her to get it?
Only.
Hold on. We got to pull that back up. Yeah, I already closed it out. Fuck. Shame. She should have had a walk on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I actually was going to pull up the clip. I was going to do. We talked about Halloween two years ago on a stream, and Jamie Lee Curtis has some of the most fire titties you will ever see on any movie. Go check out Trading Places and check out her tits in that movie because they are glorious.
Was that your final recommendation?
No.
But I would say check her out in True Lies as well because she was still banging back then. She didn't show no meat, no titties, but there was plenty of titty meat available. So yeah, check that one out.
You're talking about like side boob?
No, she had this like real skimpy outfit that she
had like a really revealing outfit.
Lingerie. It was lingerie.
It was not lingerie. She was in a ball gown. And she got pulled into the thing with Arnold, and she started ripping off all the pieces and turned it into this slutty fucking dress. It was not lingerie. Then she strips down to her underwear, but that's not lingerie.
It was matching. It was matching. It was matching. It's lingerie.
Fine. Audrey, what you got?
Audrey, break it. Was it or was it not?
Let's see. My final thought. Okay, so even though I'm on here with all the degeneracy and fuckery, I feel like my gangster was tested this week several times, but it's okay. It's okay. So just pause.
I'm sorry. I just imagined you like
throwing snowballs
on the Mario trailer.
Right?
I'm sorry. Go.
You're testing my G right now. See? Roll with it. Just breathe. I can't. It's okay. You control your reaction to people's bullshit. All right. You hold the power. There you go. That's where I was going.
Valid.
Or the snowball.
Snowballs can be powerful.
It's like a fucking racehorse. My 42-year-old probably can't handle it anymore. Okay. Amora shared a final thought, which was, be careful what you ask your smartphone to do for you. You may regret it. I learned that you can actually set your iPhone to hear kitty cats meow. Why the phone could hear it and you can't still doesn't make sense to me, but it'll learn fire alarms and sirens and people knocking at the door and notify you. Why the phone would hear and you wouldn't unless you're deaf. Duh. Never mind. Moving right along. But yeah, that was something nice. That, I don't know why I had a moment of illumination on the stream. Don't judge me with their face, Audrey.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm actually like honored that I got to presence that the whole thought process from beginning to end. Like,
see the light bulb go off. 1 + 1 = 2 real quick in my head. I don't know why they catch it earlier. I was tired. Okay, my final recommendation is going to be 2 shows on Netflix. One that I've seen, one that I haven't. It's spooky season, so you should be watching scary stuff. Don't waste your time with Hellraiser. It was a piece of shit. But The Midnight Club, new Mike Flanagan show. This is from the creator of the Midnight Mass, the Haunting of Hill House, and Bly Manor. Does really great and cool shows and movies. He even did a movie called Hush, which was really good. But this is about a group of teenagers who all have terminal diseases, and they go to this mansion where it's kind of like a hospice, and they meet up at midnight and they tell scary stories. Solid show. Got 2 episodes left. So check that one out. And another one, which I just know is going to be good because the story's creepy. I actually had in our note for a spooky story I was going to tell about this guy called The Watcher. I'm not going to get deep into the story. We'll deal with it next week. But on Netflix, there is a show called The Watcher starring Bobby Cannavale and the chick from The Rings, because I can't remember her name right now. But the basic premise is that they buy a house and they start getting these creepy notes from a guy that's like, hey, you bought this house. I've watched this house for years. You're filling this house with new blood. I'm happy with this. And they get all this creepy shit that goes on. So I'm checking that out yet. Next, it's a Ryan Murphy show. And if you know Ryan Murphy's work, American Horror Stories, Dahmer, you will not be disappointed. So last recommendation will be Chips dropped a link tree. Chips drop 1 for me. We are the Detention crew. Let's give a Detention salute to everybody. We do this every Thursday night, 10 p.m. normally. Sorry it was 10:30, but please come back next week. Tell your friends. Tuesday nights is Three's Company. Wednesday nights, Uneducated Heathens. Rotation TV is in full effect, and Friday sessions will be back shortly. Panda, if you hear this, we love you, homie. We miss you. To everybody else that watched and hung out with us and commented, we thank you for that. We love you guys. We do this for you because we don't get paid on this. This is all for the love. Y'all have a wonderful week, and go get your costumes early so you're not stuck on that 50-person line at Spirit picking up a clown costume because you just waited too fucking long. Have a great week, everybody.